So Aaron owned a whole bunch of these things called Christensen Automotive, and people would go take their cars in, and they'd get tires, they'd get oil changes, they'd get their brakes checked, so on and so forth. And the job that I had before Todd, I was that guy that went and said, hey, your website sucked. You know, if you don't change it, if you don't let me handle it, you're going to go bankrupt, right? Well, little did I know, a couple months later, Aaron sold his business to private equity. And I want you to tell them a little bit about what that process looked like. And you don't have to tell them the number, but, you know.
Yeah, so when we were in the process of building out all of our shops, we started with 4 locations in northern Nevada. And then we found an opportunity to buy 8 here in Las Vegas. And so as we went through that transaction of buying, we, like you were talking about the private equity side, it's kind of, we were like our own little private equity deal because we were ran ourselves. But it was optimizing the system down here that we had established up in northern Nevada. So when we went through that whole process, in the period of 18 months from when we transacted to buy the stores to when we sold, it was in about 9 months before that, that's when private equity approached us, and it was such a lucrative deal. I was like, see you later, you guys can have it. And kind of helped me move my money fast forward. I can divest into different things. But going through that transaction with the private equity company was long. It was a long process, but we were ready for it too because we had some great mentors to help us through that whole process.
And you don't need to tell them the number, but this company, what kind of multiple did you get?
The multiple was 22x.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Let's give a round of applause for that, huh?
Yeah, that was a good number.
Yeah.
But it was, but we were able to position ourselves when we sold because we had a system in place that they took and implemented into their system. So we were able to add a lot of value to them and for them to continue to grow there, because I think they're at like 400 stores or something like that now. So.
Right. So in conjunction with the Deal Alliance, Aaron's a business partner of ours, he's an investor of ours, and he does a lot of consulting for us. And Todd and Aaron and I have established a program where businesses that maybe are struggling or maybe they're plateauing a little bit can talk to us, talk to Aaron because he's an expert, and schedule a consultation and go through a program that can maybe lead to an exit for them.
Yep.
And who knows? A lot of businesses go through this program, if you will, and a lot of times, maybe we're interested in them. So if there's companies out there that are struggling, let's say you've plateaued at, top line $5 million a year, and you just need to get over a little bit of a hurdle, you can bring team members from our side in, and they'll do a 2-day crash course with you. You got to do some homework, and they'll help you to, get over get to that next stage.
Yeah.
And for us, we're always looking to acquire good businesses if they're doing well operationally. Historically, we've specialized in disruptive technology or undervalued assets. But Aaron and I and Todd will be running a consultation program in conjunction with the Deal Alliance. Aaron's an investor of mine. I think he's done pretty well over the years. And we look forward to having all you guys. And I want to learn more about what your financial goals are, your ambitions, and see if it's a fit. So thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, partner.